Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here with Couponing and More with Teresa, and I have just a little kind of chit chat video with you guys. I want to tell you some of the things that I've learned by couponing. I just was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, I should make a list of like what I've learned these past few years couponing, taking a break from couponing and then starting back up again. And I thought I'd share it with you guys just because I feel like a lot of you could feel the same way that I do and maybe are going through the same kind of things that I go through with couponing, and show you my coupon organization technique, which really isn't a technique. Wait till you see it. So I've just written down a few things here, and my children have, of course, scribbled on it. Just some things that I was thinking of, kind of random things, as I was just jotting them down throughout the day. So the first and the most important thing that I have learned couponing is that you do not have to chase every deal. This was a big struggle for me in the beginning. I was like on the websites just constantly and seeing this deal here and this deal there, and I was like, I gotta go babe, I gotta go get this, I gotta go get that, and it was just like, it was overwhelming. And I think that's what kind of turned me off a little bit from couponing for a while, was that I was just trying so hard to get every deal from every store, and you just can't do that when you coupon. You just can't. It's just, number one, it's too time consuming, and number two, it's just a mental, like, it just mentally burns you out, And the second thing that kind of goes hand in hand with that is that couponing can actually be expensive. By the time you get your inserts, you have the time that you take to clip them or do whatever, looking for the deals, going to the store. It's time consuming, and it can be very expensive. If you actually did a breakdown of how much you spend on your inserts, I mean, if you get them for free, then by all means, that's rocking, that's awesome. But for me, like, I pay for my inserts. And then you have to think about the ink that you spend printing your coupons, if you print your coupons, So it's not just, oh yeah, I got it for free. If you actually did the breakdown of what you've paid for things and then what you are getting things at the store for, couponing can be an expensive hobby. The next thing is you can actually have a decent stockpile in 6 months or less if you just coupon like, once or twice a week. You can actually get a pretty decent stockpile. I started back up this past May. Like, I really started back up just because I started YouTube and doing the videos. But I had started couponing, getting back into it probably in August of last year. And I mean, you guys saw, I told you I was only going to CVS for half of that time. So, and you guys saw what I was able to donate to the flood victims. So, and I still have a decent sized stockpile. So you definitely can, if you shop right, you can definitely have a good stockpile in 6 months time for sure. The next thing is that stock up prices are different for each of us. I all the time I'm hearing people on different sites and on Facebook and stuff like that, what's your stock up price for this? What's your stock up price for razors? What's your stock up price for shampoo? It just varies. It varies on what you need the most. For me, anything under $2, $2.30 for a razor is a great stock up price. But for somebody else, it might just have to be free or else they don't buy it, Toothpaste, the same thing. Everybody, you can get toothpaste for free, you can get mouthwash for free. Yeah, you can. But if you could also get it for 40 cents, under 40 cents, to me, that's a good price. That's a good stock up price, So it just varies on what you have to be realistic about, It's nice to kind of go off people's sheets or, their ideas, but don't feel like you have to stick to that. Like, oh my God, I can get it for 55 cents, but, Teresa says that a stock up price is 45 cents. Don't do it. No, you do what's right for you, and you do what you feel is a good deal. I think that's one of the things that is like kind of so cliche about couponing is that everything needs to be for free or cheap. In my opinion, to me, if you can get something and you save at least 50%, like that's great. That's awesome. That's why on a lot of the deals, like with Walgreens, for instance, like to me, it's harder for me to get things free at Walgreens than it is for CVS, because we can stack the coupons at CVS, and we get the CRTs and stuff like that. So for me, in my mind, like when I'm shopping at Walgreens, I'm just like, okay, I paid $7 out of pocket. Why? That's too much, but yet it's still a good deal. So I have that struggle just shopping at different stores and paying different prices when I know that I can get it for this price at CVS, because CVS is like my main hub store. Like that's just, I like to shop there. That's my store. And when I know in my mind, like, oh, I can get this free at CVS, or I can get this cheaper at CVS, I have to like stop and think, you're not at CVS. This is how Walgreens works. This is how Target works. This is, this is how these other stores work. You can't always just compare one store to the other stores. It's just, otherwise you're just going to be like frustrated and like, I was so worried in the beginning about my videos and just having everything so cheap at Walgreens, but I'm just becoming to realize like Walgreens isn't that type of environment. You can get great deals, you can get glitches galore, you can get, really good deals on things. But it's just a different shopping experience. And you have to always remember that each store is just a different shopping experience. The next thing is, as far as apps goes for rebates, I tried that new one that came out that, oh gosh, I can't even think of the name of it, but I couldn't even download my receipt. It kept telling me trying to download, it's downloading, don't remove yourself from this page, and it wouldn't accept it, so I just said pooey on it. I like Ibotta. Ibotta I like the most. I love the rebates. I like going to Walmart and doing the Ibotta hauls. Next after that would be Checkout 51 for sure. I feel like Checkout 51 kind of has the same rebates over and over and over. They keep like lagging the same ones on and on and on. Like they don't kind of like put a whole ton of new ones on at once. And then Saving Star, I do Saving Star. I know a lot of people have issues with Saving Star because you're not supposed to use the coupons and then you still have the rebate, but yet Checkout 51 is still going in that same direction where they don't want you to claim a rebate from a different app or use a coupon, but they still accept it. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, are those people that have the issues with Saving Star going to stop using Checkout 51 because of that? But to me, if the offer is accepted, then it's accepted. Like, it's not on me. So those are the three main apps that I use. I've tried using that, I think it's Cash Cow or something like that. I don't know. Then I've tried using the one with the pig and like, I don't know. I can't do too many rebate apps because otherwise it just gets like, which one was there? This one was here. And I just like those three. Those are the three apps that I use the most. And with Ibotta, I don't have my phone. With Ibotta, I've just started. I know I fidget too much with my hands. My husband always tells me I talk with my hands too much. But with Ibotta, I have since last August, I've really been like doing okay with Ibotta. I've saved almost $600. I've gotten back in rebates between August and now. So a little over $600, a little over a year, and it's almost $600. So I think that's really good. Considering, 25 cents here, 50 cents here, sometimes it's $1.50, sometimes you get the higher rebates, but I think for just scanning a receipt and getting free money, that's awesome. I don't have it in me to like save the Ibotta money for the year and splurge on something. I just, I have to use it. Like, I know it's there, I have to use it. But good for you if you can just save that money and save it for like Christmas gifts or something like that. If you are a big Ibotta user, I don't know. I see the money there and I'm like, I know I can cash out at 20, so I'm gonna cash out. The next thing is how I store my inserts. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. This was my binder. I got this on clearance at Walmart for like $2.50. I have not opened it in such a long time. Up in here, for me, I had the little pocket folders, and then I had a spot for CVS, a spot for Walgreens, and a spot for Walmart and Target, and then I would just put my coupons in here that I was going to use for that store. And then on here, I went to the Crazy Coupon Lady site, and she has where you can download these cover sheets. You can kind of see them. And they're for each section of a grocery store. There's like 42 flipping cover sheets, guys. I was like, okay. So I started doing this for a while. As you can see, I still have coupons in here. Well, let me tell you what the expiration date is on here. December 31st, 2016, November 6th, 2016. I haven't even cleaned these out. November 2016. Yeah, so this is pretty much the last time that I've used this book. I had, let me see here, like my menus. I would make a little menu. Like, these were some snack ideas and some lunch ideas for the kids for 1 month. So I had that written down, and then I had another price list of just things that I knew that weren't really price matched very often. So anytime I did my grocery list, again, I would just have it to where I could check my price list and know that I'm in this range of money, you know, because we have a set budget each week. And let me tell you something. My budget for groceries is like redonkulous. We do have 3 adults and 3 kids. The kids are under the age of 4. My oldest is 20, and then my husband and I. And it's expensive. I'm trying, like last week's meals, just for dinners, it was $70 for the week for 7 nights of meals, which is not bad. It's like 10 bucks less, a little over $10 a meal, which is good, I think. But like for all the other miscellaneous crap that we buy, it's like ridiculous. Like seriously, my grocery bill is like over $200 a week. No joke. I know you guys are like, oh, a couponer's got a $200 grocery bill? Yeah, this one here. So I am. It's something I'm trying to work on, but like no matter what, I just can't get it under $200. So I don't know. I do buy a lot of extras. I don't know. I'm just bad at the store. I just see something. I'm like, oh, that looks good. So I put it in the cart. And even though I have my list, I still buy it. I'm bad. But I figure, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, a coupon, I get this stuff for free or cheap. So I can, you know, I can splurge. But anyway, so this is what I had in here. And then some more paper just to write things down with. And it just became too much. I had a baby in the cart in the top. I had, you know, one kid in the cart, and then I had another cart where the other kid was sitting in. So I just did not have room for this bulky, huge thing. So now, I'm so embarrassed, but this is how I do it. This is how I store my coupons. Yes, you are looking at a diaper wipe box with my coupons. I store my coupons per week. I put them in plastic envelopes, or not envelopes, but the Ziploc baggies or hefty baggies, whatever. And I just have a little post-it, what the date is. My fairy puts my name on it and pick up, because my husband usually picks up my inserts in the morning, so she has them outside along with other people, so she usually puts a post-it with my name. So I just write over it and marker what the date is that I have my coupons for, put them in my bag, and these go in the front of last week's inserts. These are last week's inserts, and I have inserts back until, I just cleaned these out a few weeks ago, but I think I gotta do them again. This goes through 6/11. Most of the times, like with my coupons, I'll go through like the older ones and I'll see, okay, there's only a couple coupons in here that don't expire, but I know I'm not gonna use them, so I just recycle. I throw them in the recycling bin and I'm done with it, you know. You just need a couple months. I mean, once in a blue moon, there'll still be a coupon from like flipping January that, you know, you need for September. But not too often. And I figured I'm not going to hold on to an insert for 10 months just for one little coupon. And then with my clipped coupons or like printable coupons, I have another one of these, and I just throw them in the box in there. There's like a big envelope that I just throw them into, and that way I just have that available for easy grabbing. Yes, baby. Okay, we fixed the kids. Sorry, I had to stop filming and go take care of them for a second. So anyway, the next thing that I realized is that couponing can really cause a strain on your relationship with your spouse or your loved one. When I was starting out, like I said, trying to get every deal possible, and just, every day I needed to go. And it just became overwhelming and too much. Like it just really started causing arguments. And it's just not worth it. If you can just coupon once or twice a week, then that's perfect. You don't need to go every day. You don't need to do 15,000 deals a week. Just minimize it and just have fun with it, because otherwise it just starts to take over, and you don't want that. It's a good thing to save money, but when it starts to become that obsessive behavior, it's like, okay, I gotta cut back a little bit here. I'm like the rest of you guys. If I don't shop for a few days, I start jonesing a little bit. Like I gotta go get my rush. I gotta go, get the feel good going on, that I can get something cheap or free or whatever. But it just, just doing it constantly and just every day, it was becoming too much. So you have to look at your significant other's side of it too, whereas they might not be into it like you are, and it does start to affect your relationship. So you just need to be aware of that, And then the next thing is, I never really realized how much cashiers hate couponers. Like there are some great cashiers that love it. They just like, awesome, good for you. And then there are the ones that are just like the coupon Nazi, and they just police everything, and they are just like ridiculous, turning you away, limiting you to one coupon no matter what it says, or we don't take coupons, we don't take internet printables. Oh my goodness, those are just, I just never realized it until I started couponing, how many cashiers there are that just don't like us. And I don't know if it's because they can't get in on the deal, or they don't know how to get in on the deal, they don't know how to coupon, or what it is, because I feel like if they learned how, they would enjoy it too and be like, yeah, it's good for you, but it is what it is. That's why when you go to some stores, you just kind of police the cashiers and just kind of say, nope, not going to that one. And the next thing is, when I first started out, regardless of whether or not we used it, if it was a deal, I went and bought it. Didn't care, in the beginning when I first started couponing, my husband did not like Colgate mouthwash, did not like Colgate toothpaste. Now he likes the Optic White, but the regular brands he just does not care for. And I'm like, but it's free, but it's, it's this. So now I really try to limit myself. My son uses the regular Colgate toothpaste, so that's a good thing. So I'm not really wasting if I buy it, but I try to really limit myself on the deals, even though I know they're fantastic deals. We can donate as well, but I try to limit myself on deals where I'm just not going to use the products. Because it just doesn't make any sense, because you still are spending money out of pocket and you still are spending your time. So, it was just, I think it was just for the rush of it, or for like knowing that I was getting a deal. I don't really know like what it was, but it was just like, I had to get it. I didn't care if we used it. I didn't care. So yeah, and then the last thing is that the sales rotate about every 6 weeks or so. So if you miss out on a deal, just know that it'll come back around. Just give it a time, give it a month and a half, sometimes 2 months, but the sales do rotate, and make sure that if you are going to get in on the deal, buy enough to get you through that next month and a half or so. That way you don't run out, and that way you're not having to pay a full price for something that you could have gotten for less or free. You know what I mean? I think I have a list. Of the sales rotations. Maybe I think it's a monthly list of like what goes on sale for each month. I think I have that somewhere stored on my computer. If I do, I'll attach it. But it's a good reference to look at. If not, you can always just kind of Google monthly sales cycles, and it'll bring you up to what each month goes on sale. And it's a really good reference to have. But yeah, if you take the time to look at the sales and kind of keep track, you'll start seeing a pattern of what goes on sale each month and how long it takes. Sorry guys, and how long it takes for that sale to come back again. So it's usually about a month and a half. But so yeah, so those were just some of the things that I was thinking about. A couple of sites that are like loyalty sites are wildforwags.com, the Crazy Coupon Lady, of course. I think everybody knows about that site. Here's Your Savings.com with Tracy. She's in one of my Facebook groups, and she's an admin for all of the Couponing Rocks groups, and those are just really, really good groups to be in. And then, let's see, there's the Couponaholic.net that I really like. There are, let's see what else, the iHeart CVS and iHeart Wags. I know they have an iHeart Rite Aid, I think. Totally Target is another one that I like. Let's see, I'm trying to think of the other ones. Living Rich with Coupons is another one that I follow. So yeah, so those are just a couple. Those are just a few websites that are like my go-to websites. I will be doing a video of my how I get ready to shop video for like CVS and stuff like that, just to show you guys how I find my deals and what I do. When I do my breakdown videos, I go to iHeart CVS or iHeart Wags, and then I'm on my coupon databases. My coupon database that I was like a go-to database was southernsavers.com. However, the last few months they've been kind of wanky with things. I don't know if they're just having issues or what, but they're missing some coupons. So another subscriber said that she liked hip2save.com, their database. So I do go to their database, and I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Or coupontom.com has a database that I like. So I'll go to those databases, and then that is the beginning of my deals on how I am just like able to basically prepare for my deals. I have the ad, I have my database, and then we go from there. But I will do a video on that. I know since the beginning of my channel I've been promising that, and now my husband is gonna actually make some time for me to do it because it takes some time to do it. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to let a little chit chat with you guys, let you guys know my thoughts on the couponing process and what I've learned from it. I don't know if it's relatable to you guys. I'm pretty sure some of them are, because that's kind of like how the majority of the couponers are. We can go, we get burnt out, and then we start back up again. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like these types of videos, give it a thumbs up, and I will definitely do more chit chat videos. I feel like you guys like the breakdown videos that I do much better with how I've been doing them, as opposed to going on film and showing you guys the products and the deals that way. I feel like you guys like those better. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, so I think I'm gonna just continue doing the breakdown deals that way. And then like videos like this, I'll just do a chit chat video every now and then or something like that. I do have an Ipsy bag. I have not opened it yet. I will do another video for the Ipsy, and I wanted to do a couple of my like favorites for the month. I know it's like still the middle end of the month, but there's a couple I just wanted to let you guys know about that I really did not like. But then there's a couple that I really did like. So I think I'm going to do another video for that later on. maybe today or tomorrow. So at any rate, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, again, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.